Hey everyone, if you have been following along either on my Facebook page or in the Facebook group for Onward and Upward, you've probably noticed that I've been sharing kind of everybody else's content and not really any of my own. I haven't been posting new videos. Every once in a while, I'll post one of my pictures that I take with some inspirational stuff that's in my head. But other than that, I really haven't been sharing as much of my own content lately as I usually did before. So this is just kind of to catch up everybody and tell you what I've been up to. So I've been implementing everything that I talk about into my own life. So I decided to take a step back and reevaluate. And sometimes you have to do that. You know, you're on a course and you're full blast into this course and you hit a wall, and then sometimes you just need to step back, take a look at the bigger picture again, and find how you're going to do it, how you're going to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So, what I've been doing and the things I've been implementing, I'll talk about a few of them. Um, the first thing is journaling. I cannot express enough how much journaling has changed everything for me. So every morning for about 30 to 45 minutes, I turn my phone off. I put it out of arm's length so I can't grab it. I grab my notebook, I sit on my floor and I stretch, and I drink my coffee and I journal for 30 to 45 minutes every morning. When I first started, it was just like 5 or 10 minutes because I was like, oh, it's like, what am I going to get out of this? And I decided because I've journaled before and I kind of looked back at some old journaling and it was just like complaining and it was more negative stuff, like negative thoughts coming out of my head. Obviously, I needed to get it out. So when going into this journaling, I decided that I am strictly just going to do data. Basically was how I wanted to start was where am I with my goals, what my goals are going to be, um, what my end result is that I want, different ways to get to each goal. Some stuff is emotional and mental health stuff, so getting some of that out. But I'm just very particular about how I say it. So I'm not in a mode of complaining or feeling like even if I have a negative thought, I acknowledge the negative thought and I write it down and I come up with a solution to how I'm going to solve that problem or why I'm feeling the way that I am. So it's all very healthy journaling. I think before it was unhealthy journaling just because I was not reflecting and I didn't have solutions. It was more of just like a bitching post, is what it was. And I don't think it helped me mentally. It might others. I mean, everybody has their own way of getting things out. It might have helped me at the time, who knows? Um, so I journal every day. So for the last 6 weeks, I have been journaling every day. I think I skipped 2 days, and it was weird. It was very weird that that was not part of my morning routine. Um, the second thing is I have decided to focus on my physical health as well as my mental health. So I have been going to the gym. I go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. If I'm not at the gym, I'm probably walking because it's been so nice out and no rain. And it's not super cold in the Midwest yet. Um, so getting regular exercise and eating healthy and meal prepping and making sure that I am on a better path. So yes, I do eat crap food sometimes still, but 80 to 90% of my meals are healthy. And I'll probably start posting videos of that journey as well, because I know a lot of people in the group, fitness and wellness is a big part of something that they want to succeed in, as well as money and business. And so I can definitely share my story. Again, I mean, everybody's built different, so what might work for me might not work for everyone else. So I will probably start talking about that. I am in my 6th week and I am down 12 pounds already. And I know eventually I'll plateau, but I'm also going to stay in a maintenance zone. So, but I'm working on strength because I've been very weak since my car accident, and I just I want to be able to do things like, lift stuff, heavy stuff, do push ups, that kind of thing. So I'm working really hard on it. I know there's more effort that I can put into it, and acknowledging that is something that I put in my journaling as well. I mean, we all can't be 100% all the time, but I do show up for myself every day. Even if I eat a good breakfast, eat a crap lunch, and then eat a good dinner, I'm going to continue to show up for myself. Um, oh, let's see, what else have. So I've also been dedicating time in the mornings to knowledge. So either watching a YouTube video of people who I am learning from. So even if you don't have a mentor in your life, you can find a mentor online. And they don't even have to know that they're your mentor. I mean, you can look up Tony Robbins, you can look Simon Sinek. Um, there's so many names out there. You can look up, I'll have to post a list, but if you're in the Onward and Upward group on Facebook, you actually see some of those videos getting posted. Because I actually, if I am watching them in the morning and I find that they might be relevant or somebody else may be able to benefit from it, I will post it to the group. Or I'm reading. I'll read an article, I'll read a paper, or one of the many books of self development that I have. So I've been trying to gain as much knowledge as possible. I did post a video in the group about the 5 a.m. club. So I wake up about 4:35 every morning. You can adjust this to whatever your schedule is. And they actually talk about things like meditation, journaling, and 20 minutes of exercise. So it's a whole thing. I can post it again in the group as well. So I try to, like, I was already kind of naturally doing that when I came across the video, but then I started to segment the time in the morning. So setting like a timer, that way I get an accurate amount every day. Meditation as well. So I started out, like, I used to meditate on a regular basis, but not every day. So I started out with 2 minutes every day. And meditation is one of those things that you don't master overnight. You definitely cannot master overnight. And it's something that you have to work on, just like anything else. Just like losing weight or building a business, you have to work on it. So with meditation, the way that it works for me is that I sit as still as possible for at least 2 minutes. That was how I started. So stillness invites thought. And your body's going to do things like it's going to want to twitch. You're going to find an itch on your face or on your arm or something like that. Or you're going to feel like a hair somewhere. It's a natural response. And so you just got to ignore that and just stay still anyways. Don't try to wipe away the hair or scratch the itch. Just don't even worry about it. Just kind of put it out of your mind. And when that happens, it invites thoughts and feelings to come up that you're having. And for me, the ultimate goal is not to silence the mind completely and empty it. The goal is to acknowledge those thoughts and feelings that I'm having. Ask those thoughts and feelings deeper questions, trying to figure out why I'm doing this or why I feel some kind of way, or why I'm having this thought in the first place, especially things about myself or my confidence, things like that. So for me, that's what meditation is. And the more you get used to it, the more time you can add. So, add from 2 minutes to 5 minutes, 5 minutes to 10 minutes, 10 minutes to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. And you don't have to do that every day. So just do, 10 minutes every day if you can. And if some days you feel like you need to do 30 minutes, do 30 minutes. It just depends on where you're at mentally and emotionally that you may need that meditation. So I highly suggest meditation, and meditation is useful across all religions and belief systems. So it's not something that is tied to spirituality or religion. A lot of people think that it is, but it's not. And just being in stillness, being in the quiet and stillness is so beneficial. And sometimes I even dedicate my meditations to another person or an event. So it's kind of a lot like prayer. You can dedicate your meditation, so you can spend the entire time you're meditating focused on someone else and having good thoughts and happy thoughts and wishful thoughts for someone else. So you can dedicate your meditation like you would, say, a prayer. You know, if you're going to pray for somebody, that kind of thing. So it's just putting that energy out in the world for somebody else. And it has brought a lot of healing for me because it fills you with so much gratitude. You have so much gratitude when you do it. So I've noticed a huge change in the 6 weeks of how I process, how I handle situations, how I handle my own feelings and thoughts, how I feel about myself. For the first time in a very long time, I have felt proud of myself. And that took a lot. It took a lot, and to even acknowledge that I actually felt proud of myself. You know, I'm proud of everybody all the time. I praise people all the time. That's just who I am because I am. I am genuinely proud of people for accomplishing something that they set out to do, even if it's something small. So having that feeling and those thoughts about myself was a big deal to me. So I'm going to continue on this journaling course, the meditation course, the physical fitness course, and just the overall health course. You know, like I feel better. I feel more energy. I feel clear headed. I feel stronger. The fact that I feel stronger is a very big deal to me. Um, I feel weak sometimes just because I work my arms so hard or my legs so hard that I'm like, oh my gosh, can I even push them anymore? But I can. Your body tricks you into thinking that you can't. You can actually push yourself way harder than you ever thought you could. And I think that the gym itself has helped me with the mental and emotional aspects as well. Because going in there and accomplishing things and going in there and putting in the hard work and having that time. I mean, I spend about an hour and a half in the gym every time that I go, from start to finish. So lifting weights and doing cardio. And then when I'm out walking, I usually spend an hour, hour and a half out walking. And it's been so beneficial. And I didn't realize that how much I truly needed the physical aspect out in my life. So I just kind of wanted to check in, let everybody know what's going on. Like, I haven't given up on the YouTube channel and I haven't given up on the group. The group's still going strong. If you aren't part of the group, go ahead and I will drop a link down below for you to join. It's just a bunch of sharing of information and knowledge. There's no sales pitch, anything like that. I do sometimes do a shout out to other coaches and people in the group who are entrepreneurs or working to build people's lives better. So you may see that, but there are no sales pitches. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. Sometimes I do post things like if I'm going to do a free coaching session, things like that, but nobody's forcing anybody to do anything. And the main goal of the group is just a community support system. And I absolutely love it. And I have people reach out to me all the time privately to tell me how much the entirety of the group or what I post is an inspiration or has helped them in some kind of way, or I post the words that they need at the time. I mean, it's just a good community, and I would love to have more people in there posting things as well. So just because it's, you know, I'm the admin of the group does not mean that I'm the only one who can share content. It's open to everyone. So if you find something, you know, that could help somebody else, post it. Post it. I don't have any restrictions in place at the moment. I don't think the group's big enough for that yet. There's no moderators or anything like that. So, you know, behave yourself. So I don't have to do any of that. But the community is seriously just so we can help one another grow. I think growth is such an important thing in our lives, and I think the older that I get, I realize how important it is. And change is inevitable, and everyone does change. And if people say that they aren't changing, it's because they aren't changing for somebody else. And that's kind of, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to. And I will probably start posting some more updates, at least short videos if I can. Like I said, I've been doing hour and a half of gym every almost every day after work. So time is limited, but I am going to start dedicating more time to it. Now that I'm in a place where I know my habits are sticking. So 21 days to make a habit, 90 days to make a lifestyle. So I'm in that in between. On the on the way to the 90 days lifestyle zone. So if you have any questions or if you're interested in learning more, make sure you hit the like button. That way my videos will start appearing in your feed on YouTube. If you're part of Instagram, TikTok, or my Facebook group or Facebook page, just keep liking the content. That way it keeps showing up in your feed, and we'll go from there. So thanks everybody for watching and listening to me ramble on. Um, and I hope this reaches anybody it needs to help. And I hope to see you in the group. So have a good day.